What essential details does the released banner for Squid Game Season 3 hold? Will Player 067 influence the events of the upcoming season? And what heartbreaking ending awaits us in Season 3? Prepare yourself for things you didn't expect to hear. A new key detail was recently revealed on the main banner of the upcoming season, directly hinting at a future game. Even though this detail was not hidden and is one of the most eye-catching elements, many fans overlooked its significance. It is a floor covered with flowers. While some might assume this is just a decorative element for the banner, many viewers have started connecting the flower bed to an upcoming game. As we know, a future game is expected to feature two robot dolls, each with cameras in their eyes to track movement. Following the post-credit scenes, these two dolls will be placed in an urban setting with train traffic lights. However, the flower-covered floor, resembling a flowerbed or field, has never been mentioned before. Following all previously released banners for Season 1 and Season 2, which highlighted the essential games, we can be sure that this flower pattern plays a crucial role as well. On the banner, the flower-covered floor is clearly a focal point, along with the two large shadows of the robot dolls. This strongly hints at a brand new possible game in Season 3 involving these two dolls. We know that the deadly games in Squid Game are based on traditional Korean children's games. One such game was hinted at by Gi-hoon himself in Season 1 when he tried to predict the next game. Among the games he mentioned was one called Why Did You Come to My House? The rules of the game are as follows. Players are divided into two teams, positioned facing each other. The first team asks the second team, "Why did you come to my house?" The second team, following the traditional Korean rules of the game, replies, "To pick a flower." The first team then asks, "What flower do you want to pick?" The second team chooses a player they want to steal. That chosen player then plays rock, paper, scissors against a member of the opposing team, and if he loses, he must join the opposite team. Yet, considering the cruel nature of Squid Game rules, we can expect two possible final scenarios. Either the losing player will be eliminated immediately, resulting in a one-by-one elimination, or the teams will compete for a specific amount of time, after which the team with fewer remaining players will be completely eliminated. But besides the flower-covered banner, there is one more major detail that makes this theory incredibly strong. This detail will be highlighted in just a moment, but we know for sure that in Squid Game, nothing is accidental. Connecting events across seasons has become one of the director's favorite storytelling techniques. Just take a look at a few examples. Younger brother of Player 067 was introduced in Season 1, and in Season 2, we get a glimpse of his life with Sang-woo's mother. The loan sharks from Season 1, who only had a short screen time threatening Gi-hoon over his gambling debts, returned in Season 2 to play a much bigger role, helping Gi-hoon track down the recruiter. Park Young-bae, Gi-hoon's best friend, had only a brief scene in Season 1 but became a key character in Season 2. Even the detective from Season 1, who helped Player 67 search for her mother, later helped Soldier 11 in Season to find her missing baby. Season 3 will be no exception, and here are a few key moments that will play an important role in the upcoming season. At first, Player 067 left an escape route for anyone who might discover her secret ventilation passage. Following the events of Season 1, we remember the moment when Player 067 managed to sneak a knife into the game and used it to open the ventilation shaft, discovering the next game. At the end of this scene, we see a close-up of the ventilation hole and an unscrewed screw, hinting that this part of the story will continue. Yet, we did not see any other interaction with the ventilation system in Season 1, meaning that none of the soldiers noticed it, and it was left as it was. As we know, everything shown in Squid Game happens for a reason. That's why we can expect that the unscrewed screw and the ventilation tunnel will play a role in Squid Game Season 3. The ventilation tunnel is located in the girls' toilet room and give access literally to any room in the underground system. That means we can predict that one of the female players may discover it and use it in the upcoming season. Comment below, will the ventilation shaft be used in Season 3, and who do you think might discover it? The next event may shock fans of Player 149. The second season introduced us to brand new characters, including a mother and son players couple who play together to solve their financial problems once and for all. As we find out, Jang Ji-mya, or Player 149, survived the Korean War as a child. This fact is repeatedly mentioned by her son to awaken her fighting spirit during the games. Another clue that hints at her readiness for danger is the knife hidden inside her hairpin, which she always wears. However, it remains a mystery how the pink soldiers didn't remove the knife while the players were asleep and their belongings were confiscated. The introduction of this hidden weapon was intentional, and the knife will definitely be used in the future, as nothing in Squid Game is accidental. So in Season 3, we can expect a situation where Player 149 will have to use her war experience and her knife against another player. Following the events of Season 2, we know that her relationship with one specific player becomes very hostile. Player 0 for 4 repeatedly expressed her negative attitude toward Granny and the entire team, cursing them and making death threats. Can we expect her to become the victim of the hairpin knife? Share your predictions in the comments. But the next scene might become the reason behind one of the most shocking events in Season 3. Think back to Season 1, when police officer Wang Junho managed to reach the island while searching for his missing brother. During his time inside, he discovered the hidden underground tunnels used by the Pink Soldiers. One of these tunnels leads from the frontman's room to an underground cave, where VIPs could use scuba gear to escape the island. But this tunnel was not just built for escaping, it was also designed for destruction. Throughout the tunnel, bombs were placed as a fail-safe in case the VIPs needed to evacuate, allowing them to blow up the island and bury everything related to the Squid Game. These bombs were shown in Season 1, and their importance was clearly highlighted. Now take a look at this. In all recent interviews, Squid Game director Wang Dong-hyuk has stated that Season 3 will shock viewers with its emotional intensity. Just recently, news broke about a massive budget for Season 3, surpassing all previous seasons, with a significant portion specifically allocated for visual effects. All of this points to one specific final image, the island in flames. The bombs, which were subtly emphasized in Season 1, and the director's comments strongly suggest that the island will be destroyed. But the real question is, will the explosion happen before or after the surviving players escape? And who will be the one to detonate the bombs and destroy everything? Can't wait to read all your versions in the comments below. Now, let's come back to the final detail that supports the "Why did you come to my house?" game theory. This detail is found in the post-credit scenes. We already know the title of the game and its rules, which involves two teams standing facing each other. Each doll will represent its own team, and the fact that the two dolls are positioned facing each other in the post-credit scene confirms that the teams will be arranged the same way. If this does not convince you, recall the words of Shaman Woman in Season 2 when she predicted death for player 120, 007, and 149 looking into eyes of each other. More details about this theory will be highlighted in the next videos, but don't you agree that too many clues point to a game with exactly these rules? The only thing that remains unclear for now is the main role of the two giant dolls. They were placed on the flower-covered floor for a reason, and simply standing there, watching the players play, doesn't seem like an exciting task for dolls with cameras in their eyes. Additionally, the green and red traffic lights don't quite match the concept of the "Why did you come to my house?" game. Yet, we know this game will be one of the most essential ones, as it is prominently featured on the main banner of the upcoming season. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about this game theory? By tradition, in every video, we count how many days are left until the Season 3 premiere. The first episode is set to be released on June 27th, which means it's already 126 days away. Comment below how many days are left until the premiere from the day you're watching this video. Thank you for supporting the channel and actively participating in the discussion in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch more videos that reveal all possible events and theories for Squid Game Season 3. Your subscription is the best inspiration to create more exciting videos and share new details about your favorite series.